Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long while. If anyone's been paying attention, I've not posted for almost 2 months through one reason or another. Been having a bit of sort out in the garage, so I've got a bit more room now. But I haven't really been making any videos just because this weather, it's been a bit like my personality, cold and miserable. Right, so what we've got in the stand here today, this is only a quick video really. I picked up this 1990 GT Karakoram with the purple haze paint job. Bought it knowing full well that it had a stock seat post, and so far to date the only methods we've tried twisting the saddle, and it just came straight off, so that's no good. Took it to the guys over at Ideal Cycles in Newquay on Edgecombe Avenue. Put it in the vise there, clamped it as tight as we dared. You can see the post is almost collapsing on itself there now as a result, and that wasn't budging it either. I did use some penetrating fluid spray, so WD-40 is not quite up to it, so we tried this OB41 penetrating oil. That didn't do fuck all. So before we resort to, well, I'm never going to resort to caustic soda or dissolving it just because I'm trying to maintain this paint job. Before we resort to actually cutting it off, there are a couple of other methods that I'm probably going to have a go at, but this video more is to ask if any of you guys out there have got any tips really. So one that I saw online that seemed relatively successful, the guy had threaded a bolt into this top hole and then used a large washer, some spacers and another washer butting up against the top of the seat tube, and then by tightening the nut down on the bolt it was literally pulling this out. So that's one idea. The other idea is a variation on that theme, which would be if I could run a threaded rod all the way down the seat tube. We do have a small hole at the bottom, so it'd have to be quite a small rod, which is what's making me think this is not really a possibility. And then just put a washer and 2 lock nuts on the bottom there with a spanner on it, another washer and a nut on the top, and tighten it down to literally break the galvanic corrosion bond and literally force it down about 1 inch. If I can get it down 1 inch, I can get it turning and get it out. So those are the 2 options. I'm probably favouring the first option out of those 2 at the moment, to be honest. But failing that, then it will be a long and arduous process of cutting it out with a hacksaw blade. Now I know I've seen some people online using reciprocal saws and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that unless you've got a really steady hand, which I haven't, then you're going to end up damaging the inside of the frame itself. So I would probably fuck it up. So I'm not doing that. So those are the options on that, and then once I've got all that done, then I can get about actually building this thing up. So yeah, if anyone out there is even watching this video apart from Bike Shed Boy, I don't think anyone else watches, but if anyone is and you've got any better ideas or any variations on themes and stuff like that, then by all means get in touch in those comments to let me know what you think I ought to do, and hopefully we'll get it out so we can build this thing up. Alright, cheers, take care.